Well, how's it going, everybody? Just got mowing and realized I probably got to change the mower blades too. So, but I'm gonna start off with the pasture. I was gonna move them today. Well, actually, to start off, I had a video on the hayfield because they brush hogged it, and it popped up third of the way through on the video saying that the device is too hot and it may affect the video file or something. So went back to it, and apparently it didn't. Yeah, it basically must crap. I don't understand technology sometimes, but anyway. So I won't be able to get that video. But I went and I checked out the hayfield. They mowed it. It came back. It's about boot high right now. There's definitely, it's coming back. Those horse nettle, it's small. Where he drove over, there's some longer strands in those. I don't know what those look like. But for what it's worth, not my time going over there. So I'm going to have him brush hog it again when that stuff's coming up. And hopefully that knocks it back. Because the stuff that is worth cutting is right in the middle. So that back part was split into 3 sections. The east half and the west half are a different type of grass. They're a lot more like a lawn. It's burning up. Front part's all burning up, so not worth it. I'll just cut to the north of me. But we gotta get some rain here because it's drying out. But you see the lawn's pretty dry. Pasture's not so much. So on to this. I was gonna move the steers, and that was my original plan. Well, then I got here today, and they've they laid here last night, which is exactly what I want. They placed the manure. But they're actually working their job. They're doing a good job of knocking a lot of these weeds back, bringing in some new stuff. So we're going to let them on this for one more day. I'm not overgrazing it, though. I did throw 2 junk hay bales to them. Well, actually, not to them. There and here, which were kind of spots that needed it. We'll probably put some more along this fence here. But I'm going along and I'm picking these spots because last year I was grazing into November or into end of October. Got muddy, everything shut off, and it just turned into basically a giant. Nothing grew where it got real muddy. So we're putting this hay back down to give that a boost for next year. And for those are the spots that are really packed down. So that was kind of more of a junk bale. But these bales have seed head on them. So they're a little moldy. I found a couple mold spots. But they had seed head on them. So whatever we're doing is going to put that. There's another spot where I got to hit. But yeah, I mean, they're enjoying, they're eating the hay. They're walking over it, putting it back down in the soil. But they're also knocking a lot of the seed head off. They're eating some of it. They're doing exactly what so I put this out there just so they have enough hay for the next day. And then tomorrow, so we may, because we're supposed to get a pretty good rain shower Saturday into Sunday night, or Saturday night and Sunday morning. So I'm not wanting to put them, because you can see that's a low point right there, and that's a low point. I'm not wanting to put them out on some stuff that's just freshly rained on. So we're probably going to put some hay back out on the pasture here to give that, we'll just spread it throughout here, more down there. And I'll show you what, there used to be that big thistle patch, but we'll put some hay in here. And yeah, we're just going to basically redistribute, get the manure back on the pasture. The other thing that steers do is they like to eat these little thistles. Certain ones, I mean, other ones they don't, but ones like that, they seem to come along and eat. And then this used to be filled with thistles. I'll zoom into that right there. You really can't see it because of all the green. But yeah, that's a pit, and we just put hay in there. A lot of that's actually disintegrating. So they're stripping a lot of these thistles, so they're not able to really get going again. But you can see they're enjoying some of the pasture. I also want to get them to eat down more in that corner there. So I'm going to put hay there. We're basically just going to start there and figure out spots and put a couple hay bales, because I only have 3 or 4 bales left. So trying to hold back where we can, but if I can get 1, 2, and then 3 over there, we should be good. Yeah, and then we'll jump over and we'll let them graze that other half. And then I was walking over across there, and we may end up just probably running a fence and basically just strip grazing this thing, and that's how we'll manage it, because it's going to be hard to try to, we'll just strip graze it, move the fence ahead, move it ahead, and let them work. And then as they're coming along, I can start pulling branches and stuff out of there. So that should keep them busy. Yeah. But it's getting cooler. I don't know, I saw like maybe 60 for next week. So freaking cats. Yeah, other than that, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So they're gonna be out here for another day or two, getting hay and that type of deal. So yeah, I'm not gonna not rant, just keep talking, so stay tuned. Well, how's it going, everybody? It's Sunday. I didn't get a video yesterday because we went to town. We're kind of in a hurry, and I got home. We had about an hour and a half, so I did a couple things. Yeah, I forgot to grab sickles, but as far as I know, grass. I checked the grass, and yeah, we're a month out from that at least. But one thing I did is I put hay out on the pasture, like I said I was gonna do. There, put more there, and then I put a bunch at spot over there. We got about an inch rain last night or so. I've heard multiple reports, possibly a little more, but whatever. So I walked out here this morning. There was some softness to it, so I didn't really want spots like that. So I ended up obviously just not moving the fence until now. But steers are out. Show you. So I took that extension cord reel, and I just went from probably the shed to the trees. Being as I'm hanging it on, I actually hung it on the poly wire. I hung it on the poly wire from the shed, and then I haven't moved that other line. So I just made it a couple turns, enough where it can sag on this, but it's not putting a lot of weight down. So it's on my bottom, and they'll have all this. They're grazing there right now. With grass production slowing down, that's pretty much just junk. That may end up being an area that I let them overgraze because of, they need to, as you can see, they got rid of a lot of this tall seed head stuff, which sucks. But they knocked a lot of it back, knocked it down. So I might put them out there to really just knock all the stock material down, let them out there during the day, because they, especially when it's warmer out, they'll want to be out in the sun, or colder. They're talking maybe 50s for 1 or 2 days this week. I'm sure most of the country's going to get that. Or most of the northern part of the country. So, but otherwise, not a whole lot going on here. Just enjoying Labor Day, enjoying time off. Yeah, just that's all I gotta say. So, and I said, hay, doing another round of hay, probably October, hopefully. Hopefully, that's a big hopefully. Nothing too bad happens. And we get some 70s that at least get stuff to grow, because there's a lot of it that really doesn't have much height to it. There's some that has some height, but it's gonna need that little bit extra push just to get it going. So yeah, I'll see what happens tomorrow. Might be guy I talked to wants some wood, firewood, so I might have to throw some of that out, but I don't know. Talked about also running one there. Well, now they're saying rain just last night, and that's probably sloppy down the bottom. And then more rain this week, so I really don't want to put them out there when it's gonna be really wet. If it rained like it did this year, I probably should have did that, but oh well. So I'm gonna keep them out of that for now. Maybe next year, since we kind of worked around and we got to that point, next year I pretty much know all that's managed, and then I can just work my way through. So that's about it though. If I don't get anything else up, just remember to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.